world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Okay, this is my normal work EDC. Okay, I've told you about this before, but I want to change a few things. I have a few redundancies. This is my mountaineer. No, I'm lying. My climber. Yes, that's what it's called, the climber. Okay, so this is my climber, which means we have all our normal Spartan tools with scissors. Okay, and then on this one I added the plus scales, which means I also have the ballpoint pen. If you want to see the video on this thing and with its awesome little clip, go do that. Anyway, so I love this thing. Beautiful, beautiful knife. Now, Mountaineer, fantastic. And then I always carry a small Victorinox on my keychain. Okay, so I already have tweezers, I already have a toothpick, I already have a little blade, I already have my nail file and the little screwdriver, and then I have little scissors. And these small ones pretty much do whatever I want to do with little knife scissors. Okay, so this is what I carry, but I have a few redundancies on these guys. For example, 2 sets of scissors. I have screwdrivers, everything I could use, but then an extra screwdriver here. So I decided to swap this. Now I do like the black, so I decided to go with black because it seems to fit with my keys. This thing doesn't fit, but it fits with my keys. So I want this in all black, and I have chosen a different knife. So this is what my new EDC package would look like. Now, like I said, this is for the normal office jobs because nobody has ever blinked an eye at one of these, but I cannot carry a normal knife with me where I work. Okay, so these guys come out when I'm not at work. These guys are with me when I am at work. Okay, so now this is the 2 I chose. I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to rescale it. Yes, I know the scales are old and they tell stories and they show you all kinds of wonderful things, but I'm not throwing away the scales. The reason I'm doing it is because this one is not a SD classic, it's a normal classic. Okay, and I like the fact that I have that little thing over there, and then I don't have a redundancy in screwdrivers anymore. So now I have a scissor on here, so I don't want the scissor on here anymore. So I decided to go for a tinker. Okay, I'm not going to drink wine at work, so I have my tinker, which means I have this thing, I have a awl, I have my normal opening layer, which is the big flathead screwdriver or small pry, which is the cap lifter, wire bender or stripper, a small flathead screwdriver, that's why I don't need it there, and a can opener, which I don't need at work, but it's still there still. Anyway, then we have a big blade, and we have our wicked sharp little small blade. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be doing now, but I don't have my pen anymore. So, well, emergency pen at best, but my pen anymore. So I'm going to rescale these 2, make them black, make them shiny, make them beautiful, and then that's what I'm going to carry with me. So let's do that. Okay, so I've got a set of plus scales with a black tweezer, and then I have a set of scales for the small one with black toothpick and tweezer. Why don't I have black toothpick for this one as well? Is it because I don't have or because I forgot? Whatever. Okay, I'll go look for a black one later, or we just keep the white one because, yeah, I'm going to use it a lot. I don't know. Okay, so let's... Oh, no, it's because this thing is already going to be gray. Okay, so it's already going to be gray, so I'm just putting a white toothpick in there. I remember there was a reason why I packed this like this last night. Oh, and then I have my... you can't see it. My pen over here. This is the normal standard issue Victorinox pen that's going to go in behind this. I can't use one of the little ball-headed things to put in there because the screwdriver won't take that. Okay, so let's start taking this apart. Now, I did not put these in warm water, but I did leave them in the sun for a bit. So, let's start packing all of these things away. And like I said, I do not throw these things away. I put them into older ones again. I like to modify the newer ones I get, but all the older ones I keep the way they are. I really cannot see. And yes, I know somebody said get spectacles. I'm wearing spectacles, but I still cannot see. Okay, there we go. Just get them kind of loose, and then I will take my can opener again. Don't want to destroy the scales, because the scales on these things, although old, still do look nice. There we go. Okay, so now I can take this thing again and just pop them off completely. Beautiful, no mess, no fuss, no damage. Again, this thing still looks beautiful. These are things I bought in a second-hand lot. If you can buy these guys second-hand, especially in this fantastic condition, go for it, because you can just polish these scales and they will look brand new again. So if you get an older one or a one you like, a rare one, then you can just swap them out. I think I'm going to use that lanyard again, because I quite like the lanyard. If you let it hang out of your pocket, this thing stays up straight anyway, and then you don't need a clip like this. And I've been doing it with this one for a while now. I'm on holiday, so I've been using them for my holiday carry. Okay, so here's my plus scales, which means we have an extra pen over here. Unfortunately, as far as I know, all of these pens are blue. So like I said, it is a beautiful emergency pen, but it's still blue, and I do not use blue in my daily life. Okay, so now let's see, how does these guys fit on here? Like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to take them to the vise to just get them on, because they need to be squished quite hard to get them back in there. Every now and again, but that's normally with old scales, they just pop on. Okay, so you just put, do you see they're kind of on, but not completely, there's gaps. So you just put a cloth around this thing, press it in a vise, and it's fine. So I'm going to do that quickly. Actually, I'm going to leave that for now, and then we'll do that once I have this one off as well. Okay, put the old things to the side. And then take off this. Okay. Sorry if this is one of those long dragging videos, but this morning we went out shopping and things. I'm on holiday, my kids are on holiday, but my wife is working, so we were doing things, and then we came home and I had to fix their bikes. Okay, beautiful, still very functional, you can use them again. Anyway, so I was fixing bikes and blowing up tires and things. Okay, beautiful. This thing still looks fantastic. Anyway, so we were doing all kinds of nice things. We were driving around and I had to fix bikes. And now I am doing this. Okay, same thing. I need to squish it a bit. Okay, so I'm going to squish it and bring you back. Okay, and I'm back. So now let's start putting in toys. Okay, we put in our little... Is it the wrong way around? Yes, it is the wrong way around now. Oh, it's most likely the wrong one completely. Let's take this one. There we go. Now I'm putting it the wrong way around. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so that one is in there. Oh, I think I know what went wrong. I don't have small ones for this. Okay, so let's just take the white one, put it in there. Beautiful. Okay. So that's what this guy is looking like. Very cool. Then this one. Let's put our pen in there. Nice. And then we are going to have toothpick in there. Beautiful. Can't even see it. And a black tweezer in there. If you watch my previous thing on the things that I bought, the accessories, you will see why this is happening, because I did not really think while I was buying these things. But anyway, so there's my new little EDC kit. Fantastic. So this one is going on my keys, and the other black one is coming off to work again a different day. Now I have a brand new looking classic, not the SD classic, on my keys. That looks perfect. And then this one, oh, let's put back this thing. Yeah, I want to put this thing. Normally I put the smaller key rings, you know, like these small key rings on these ones. But I'm not going to do it on this one now. You can also buy those things separately. I am here in South Africa, so I buy those things mostly from the Sharp Edge. Unless you just buy old ones and swap between them. These Victorinox knives are awesome little toolkits. I really only take my Leatherman with me these days if I'm going somewhere with my bucky. Okay, and I made these little slips a while back. So if you want to see how I did that, maybe I should add it at the end, because it's wonderful little slips, especially for things like that. You see, it's like a very soft leather. Okay, and it can bend and whatnot, but it still works perfectly for a little slip, especially if this is going in your pocket. This little brass thing hangs out the side and it keeps it upright. So that's quite nice. Okay, so there we go. My new everyday carry for work. Perfect. All of you, stay safe, happy, have a good one. Oh, I'm going to show you how I made these things. It's not very interesting, but you can still watch if you want to. Goodbye. I'm sitting here next to my little fire. And a while back I got this leather from Jan Klaassen when I bought knives from him. So I want to make slips. Okay, now for some wood glue, spring clamps, pieces of wood. Let's glue this thing. Look at my cool Crocs. Okay, one is stuck, the other one is being stuck. That's nice. Okay, now I'm taking a fat ruler, putting it on there, leaving about a centimeter at the top and at the bottom. And I'm just scoring lines with this thing. Made in England piece of lovely. Look at my cool ring that I made yesterday. Anyway, so I'm pulling lines on it so we can mark them and stitch them. Okay, I don't have one of those fancy spacey things, but a fork seems to work perfectly. So I just go on my line and I press hard. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. Like that. And when I take it away, I have even spaces. Magic. Okay, now I'm going to take it to my drill press, quickly drill them, and then we take some of this threaded, what's it, waxed nylon and my long, thick sewing needles. We're going to sew them. Normal saddle stitch. If you want to see more on that, go check my previous videos. I showed this many a time. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the thinnest little drill I could find, so I'm going to have big holes. Okay, my drilling looks horrible now, but saddle stitch. Go in from one side, go to the other one. That one goes the same ways. Check my previous videos. Okay, so now I have my knives in here. Victorinox Recruit. No, I'm lying. Not a Recruit, a Waiter, a Bantam, and my Bushmaster. So now I'm waiting for him to form a bit, and then I will trim the slips. Yes, the stitching is bad, but it still works.